Greetings and welcome. This is Suzanne, and I have been impulsed by Spirit to start sharing my messages daily because it's becoming imminent. And I'm in a really busy time in my schedule, but they said there's always room to fit it in. And so here I am. I'm on a walk. I'm on my way to the dentist. And I'm taking the back way, which is kind of fun. And I'm going to talk to you while I'm doing it. It's an absolutely gorgeous day. Okay. So, in case you're curious, I'm in Portimao, Portugal, near Praia de Roca. I have to watch my feet because I'm recovering from a former injury from last November, which is another reason why I've chosen to walk. Sorry about the breath. I kind of have to hurry. All right. Spirit is with us now. Try to take a moment to connect on the inside with your higher mind. So that we can all connect together in our hearts. You don't actually have to watch this video unless you feel like it, because I'm just going to be talking to you. Before I release it, I'm going to remove all the breaths. So, it sounds like I'm talking more normally. Maybe later I'll do it over by sitting at a cafe and doing it that way, but I think this is kind of fun. You can see how I'm taking the back way. And this is the walking path, and it is identified on Google Maps as a park with a trail you can walk through. Okay. So we are connecting within with our hearts. Put your hand on your heart if you think that will help you. Be focused there. Otherwise, we're all a little too focused in the mental aspect, because Jupiter being in Gemini really inspires that. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can listen to the roosters. Do you hear them? There they go. Leftover wheat. Last week, all of these flowers were crazy blooming. Those are morning glories. Okay. But Spirit wants to convey to you that although you've been hearing a lot of messages about an imminent major shift globally, they don't want you to be afraid. They want you to put your hands together in earnest prayer for the benefit of all of humanity. This is very different than praying for something that you want for yourself. Praying for the betterment of humanity allows you to shift the energy away from you trying to receive something to you giving something. And when you give something and the energy flows outward, a vacuum is created and you ultimately do receive. You receive the equivalent high frequency energy that you are giving out. For instance, I am thinking now of people who put out a lot of hateful hatred on social media. Thank you. Thank you, Christ. I see you. Oh, that was good. When those people are sharing a lot of hatred, they also create a vacuum within themselves to receive that same level of frequency of danger and scarcity and fearfulness. It all comes flying into their lives. Is this what you would want? So I want to encourage you to be careful about engaging in arguments with people online in those endless chats where people seem to feel a certain amount of liberty to unleash a lower part of themselves that they wouldn't normally do if they were sitting across the table from someone. Queen Anne's lace. No, it's not thistle. This is thistle. And daisies. Right, unleashing this lower part of themselves that just touches upon a rage within. There's no doubt that many of us can be feeling a rage within because of everything that's wrong in the world that we feel our leaders should be correcting. But our leaders aren't correcting. They haven't been correcting. We cannot continue to rely on a power outside of ourselves to take care of things. And so each one of us is asked to connect with our higher spirit and ask for guidance for the answer to what can I do? Question mark. Right? So each one of us will have our own role. For me, I've been pushed and encouraged. Suzanne, please share your message. Suzanne, please share your message. Please get on video or share your video or share your wisdom. That's a beautiful thistle. I'm heading to Scotland next week and I'm thinking of those thistles. Morning glories. And so I have been complaining to Spirit that I'm really busy right now. I don't know. Oh dear. I forgot about this. I'm going to see about this shortcut. I'm going to see about going another way. Where does this go? I don't really have time for too many detours, but this looks pretty good. And so you will receive an answer to that question. I guarantee you'll receive an answer to that question.
É difícil aqui hoje.
Olá.
Acho que é melhor por ali. Eu acho que dá, mas é meio perigoso.
Okay, he's telling me you can...
Ali, ó.
Okay, you guys, I'm putting you on pause for a second. You're gonna have to slide down the hill. Okay, guys, I did that. I had to take a pause there. Oh, look at these beautiful roses. Look at them all. Oh my goodness. So many beauties. Stop and smell the roses, right? This is such a sign of love. Divine love. That, I don't know what these are. Maybe someone can tell me. Red roses are always a sign of divine love. Okay. Where were we? We were asking Spirit, what can I do? What would you have me do? And this reminds me of a course in Miracles. They have a lesson, and you can find it on Google. It's lesson number 71. And after reading the entirety of the lesson, you are guided to ask yourself, or ask Spirit, something higher than yourself, What would you have me do? So it's 3 questions, actually. What would you have me do? Where would you have me go? And what would you have me say to whom? And that's it. Write those down. Memorize them. When I started doing this in my life, things started to change so quickly. Just so quickly. Because you're receiving higher guidance. And that higher guidance knows so much more than you do about what's going on in your vicinity, what's going on with the connections available to you, what's going on that could be a wonderful opportunity for you, whether it be for yourself or for the world. And what I find is it's almost always both. Okay, I gotta check Google Maps. Okay, I'm good. I'm going this way. Get off of that trafficy road, which is making a lot of noise for us. And this is just a little bit of a side route. What a beautiful day. It's probably like 68 degrees right now. Sorry if I keep tagging interruptions, but you know, this is how it's going to be, I'm afraid. This is how the Portuguese do recycling. Glass, plastic, metal, paper, and you open the bin and you put it in there. It's all very clean and organized. Okay. With these 3 instructions that have come from Christ in A Course in Miracles, you will be directed. You will know what to do. In order to hear this, it simply requires a quiet mind and a quiet heart. And if you don't have that right this second, when you do come to a state of pause in your mind, let's say you are in the middle of a lot of activities, you're listening to me in the background, you're driving, you're doing something else, eventually your mind will come to a pause. And this is usually when these ideas come into your head. And in actuality, with Jupiter and Gemini at the moment, any kind of ideas, any kind of solutions are all so readily available for us. So much construction going on, always in Portugal, because so many people are moving here and they keep needing more housing units, and that's why there's a lot of noise. I hope you can hear me. Okay, I'm going to probably have to bring this to a close because you've probably had enough. I will try not to be so interrupted in the future. And perhaps in the evening when I'm sitting out on my balcony, I will speak to you a little bit more calmly, period. You should know that I am in the middle of a lot of things, and so I have 10,000 excuses to give Spirit about why I can't do what I'm being asked to do, why I can't do what they are asking me, what I've called for. Remember, when you're asking your questions, they're going to give you guidance, and you're going to say, I don't have time. You're going to say, I can't do that. You're going to have, I have to do all this other stuff instead, and all of that is resistance against your higher self. Do you understand? Pay attention. Pay attention to this resistance and let it go. Okay, I'm almost at the dentist. See you soon.